In this video we will look at resizing some of these large images. On the web, your images should be maybe a megabyte or two at the most, which is still a very large image, but sometimes on a really nice digital camera with a high megapixel value, it can create some really large images. So to do this, you can use Photoshop and a number of other tools. Photoshop has an automated resizing feature, but assuming that you don't, there's a free one for Windows called Image Resizer for Windows, and you can get to their website by going to imageresizer.codeplex.com, and under the Downloads tab here you will see this little button here, and you just click it, open it up, install it just like you would any other piece of Windows software. And what it'll do is it'll actually create a dialog. If you are looking at your images, in your Explorer or file browser, you can actually just select them and then right click, and there will be a new dialog called Resize Pictures. So you can click that, but I believe that this does not. This will create copies in the same location, which can be a little confusing. If you want to make it really easy, you could basically copy these into a folder called, small. And this will help keep it organized. So I just copied these, and now if you paste into this folder, and you can see that that's a pretty large size of just for 12 images. It's a lot of space. Now in our small directory we can just select them all, or you can also hit Control A, right click, and click Resize Pictures. Now if you click this Advanced tab here, just click Resize the originals, don't create copies. And now you can select your size. Medium should work fine, large should work fine as well. We can try large and see how big those pictures are as far as taking up space. So we'll click OK, and it's going to do its thing. In this case, it's going to take a second. Looks like Explorer is not responding, but it's doing its thing in the background. Okay, so now we're all done. Now one of these pictures is only 224 kilobytes, which is really small. If you go back to the full-sized images, you'll see that they are 5.9 megabytes. So huge difference. And this is probably the way that you would want to organize these. You can either copy these large images from a CD and put them on your computer and just resize them all, and you know that you have your large images on the CD. That's probably the way that I would do it. So that covers resizing images, and now if you try to upload any of these, you won't have any issues.